The din of the party, with its laughter and clinking glasses, was momentarily disrupted by Roman's booming voice. "Gather around! Gather around! Time for the grand tour!" Julian, Roman's son, looked up, eyebrows raised in playful skepticism. "What's got the old man so giddy? Selling timeshares now, are we?" Julia winked. "Just you wait. He's been practicing this tour for weeks." Julia and Roman approached their temporary home, an older classic camper. Its cream exterior bore faint scratches, reminiscent of adventures from a bygone era. The windows, though large and squared, were framed with a touch of Art Deco style. Rustic chrome embellishments glinted here and there, hinting at its age. But this camper wasn't just a relic of the past. It was a blend of old and new. "I always loved this contrast," Julia mused, running her hand over the smooth surface of the camper's latest tech gadget, juxtaposed next to the textured, worn-out wallpaper. Roman smiled, nodding in agreement. "It's like stepping back in time, but with a foot still in the present." They both shared a look of contentment, appreciating the blend of history and modern comfort that their classic camper provided. The guests, drinks in hand, congregated around the gleaming behemoth of an RV, aptly named the Titan. It was a far cry from the rickety campers Roman had grown up with. Its polished surface reflected the evening lights, giving it an ethereal glow. A friend from the back shouted, "Going off the grid." "What did you do, Roman?" Roman laughed. "Well, if I told you, then I'd have to take you with me." As chuckles spread through the crowd, Roman opened the ERV door and beckoned everyone in. The interior was a mix of rustic wood and sleek modern tech. Ambient lighting cast a soft glow, and the furnishings hinted at luxury without being ostentatious. Julian, ever the tech enthusiast, was drawn to the dashboard. "Is that the Legion 600? He asked, his voice a mix of awe and envy. "The very same," Roman boasted, patting the GP's console. "State of the art. Supposed to be smarter than half my old team at the factory." Julia muttered, "Wouldn't set the bar too high there." A few close friends stifled their giggles. Julian shook his head in wonder. "Man, Dad, this thing's more equipped than my apartment. Remember that old piece of junk camper we had? The one where the door would fall off if you sneezed." Roman chuckled. "I'd hoped you'd forgotten that. But look how far we've come." The atmosphere in the RV was warm, filled with laughter and camaraderie. Yet, beneath the light-hearted jests, there was an undercurrent of deeper emotions. Roman's pride in the RV was more than just about the vehicle. It was a manifestation of his dreams, his resilience, and his desire to give Julia the adventures they had always planned. Taking a moment away from the tech admiration, Julian met Roman's gaze, his eyes softening. "Dad, I'm really proud of you, you know." Roman, usually stoic, felt a tightness in his throat. "Thanks." "Son, now how about we test that GP's tomorrow? Fancy a little father. Son road trip." Julian smiled. "Try and stop me."